Shut up. All right, we are now live.
No.
And we will go ahead and look for some music here. Green pastries. Yes. Yes. All right. As the party of adventurers rests within the eerie confines of the Amber Temple, they find it nearly impossible to slip into peaceful slumber. The temple itself seems to pulse with an unsettling energy, and the night is filled with a symphony of unsettling sounds, all conspiring to temple is powers echo through the temple walls, their voices luring, tempting, and taunting. And the whispers seem to come from all directions, as if the very air itself carries the voices of the trapped dark vestiges contained within the walls. The words are indistinct. It is glitchy as hell. The words are indistinct, and yet their meaning is clear. There are promises of power, secrets, and desires that can be fulfilled if you will only give yourself. So, as each of your characters is trying to get some rest, and these dreams start to enter into your sleep, what are some of the desires that each character has? We're going to start with Freya because she just ate something. I'm just joking. We'll start with Corbus. What is your character's deepest desire that would be most tempting to them?
Well, the fact that it's been a really long day and you hit us with that like 5 minutes before we started kind of messed up. But Corbus, at one point, it would have been to be a master smith, have his own shop somewhere. But since he took a dirt nap and things have changed, he's not entirely sure. Because now he's more, he's in somebody else's body who didn't really know a whole lot about smithing. They were more of a nature person. So he's just trying to figure out how he did this. Like it's more, how did he end up in somebody else's body? Why wasn't he just dead?
And so, in your dreams, you actually uh, have almost this Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of a dream where you see the multiple versions of yourself. However, only who you are now and who you were as Corvus the Short are clearly visible, but you can see that there are these past lives as well, and all of them are facing the the castle of uh, toward Castle Ravenloft. So, and you feel just this this deep hatred toward, and like that that one day you'll be able to get it right. Does that sound close?
Sure, because some of that was really broken up.
Oh, I might have to just spend my money on Zoom instead. All right. So we have Corbus that is looking to understand um, how he has come to be the way that he is and in a new body. Freya, what is it that happens for you in these dreams?
I feel like it's like I want to say like a cabin in the woods kind of thing, where it's like I obviously don't have to worry about money or buying food, and it's safe and secluded with Bruce, and we're living the life, just well fed, happy, no one's around to bother, you know?
And while you're sitting there in your uh, LL Bean catalog moment of being in a cabin with your pseudo family, um, all of them start to die in front of you, and they start to actually have their flesh melting off, and they're like, "Save us, Freya, save us!" And you hear, "You already have the power to save your friends. Reach out, reach inward. I bestow upon you the ability to give life, even to those who are dead. You will never be left alone again." All right, and Bruce, what is your greatest desire?
Do we have to do like a scenario, or can we just do what they desire?
Yeah, just what they desire.
I think that Bruce's main desire right now is to be needed and not just wanted. I think Bruce has a very unhealthy obsession with not being able to find worth in himself unless he is actively saving somebody else. And I think that that's one of the reasons that he puts himself out there so much and he tries to follow in Alexander's footsteps so much is because he just needs to be the hero in the story or he's nothing at all.
The way that your dream manifests, though, is that you feel trapped, and it's like you're inside of a coffin, and then realize that the walls of this coffin are actually circular, and you're back inside that wine barrel that your parents stuck you in order to and told you to be quiet, and you can hear them shouting and screaming as the flames engulf them. And then it goes again to, and it starts over again and repeats over and over again as you hear, "You robbed from the wrong people, you damn druid. You, what was it that they called?"
No, they said that.
Yeah, I know, but they called them a druid. You robbed.
No, it's
Hey,
Tigera or something like that.
yeah,
Tigera.
Tigera is the name for king, and you've heard that too. Nope, you dumb druid is what they called the parents, and that you stole from our Tigera now, you damn druids. And then the flames, but you hear a voice calling to you in the darkness. If only you had been there as you are now, you could have the power to engulf your enemies in flames. And without realizing it, you find yourself stroking the necklace bracelet that has been almost vibrating ever since, like you can almost hear it vibrating. That's how realistic it is. Every once in a while it will zzz, zzz, as it rumbles against the cold stone floor of the dark amber temple. And I don't know what's going on with Sean's
Okay,
camera.
I'm turning
John-
the vibrate off.
But the well, we'll get to that in just a second.
look at
Um,
Elise's profile picture.
It is
Do you
crazy.
see it?
Violent impulses, yes, of course it is.
I'm trying to blow my nose. I don't think everyone wants to
But
see
Sean,
it.
if you can still hear me, when it comes to the intrepid Lord, how do I say your name? Yekajigan the rats. What does he most desire?
Wouldn't it be they?
He wants
That's what
knowledge
affects them.
of his past, and he wants to know why he hates the man that did this to him, and why he knows subliminally, that it was him.
Yeah, there is. There is actually and no one out your insanity would know what it feels like to look through 47 different pairs of eyes and be in 47 places at once. But imagine that you are watching a giant split screen of different people all playing the same video game, and they all come into the same room, and then the entire screen becomes one vision, and it elevates, and you are looking into a mirror, and you see not a swarm of rats pretending to be a man, but a man that elegantly wields a rapier that whistles through the air and can create music and devastation. And you wish so much to know who that man is and to avenge his death. But as you all try to sleep, the cold mountain winds around the temple, you can feel and hear trying to move their way through the ancient cracks and crevices, creating this discordant, haunting, mournful melody that sends chills down your spine. Almost, it's difficult to sleep. It's almost like someone forgot to turn the thermostat back to heat, even though Dad had done that earlier in the week, but it has instead been moved back over to cold, and it's like 61
It
degrees
was
inside the house.
77
It
degrees
was
in the
so
house.
cold.
It was
was
77
so cold last
degrees in the
night.
house
I'm,
earlier.
I'm just reading the script, all right?
Doubtful.
But you do not get any of, even though you try to sleep, your mind is still in this restless slumber as these dreams go through your mind, and you can hear the sound of someone out in the temple area. You hear it. You've constantly been awoken by sounds, and you, as paranoid as I would hope that your characters are, you have opened the door and tried to glance out and see what's going on, and it turns out that it's nothing but the wind, or it's nothing but the sounds and the settling of the temple. But this time you can hear what is definitely the sound of a voice. And who would be someone that would crack open the door? Okay, Freya. You start to crack open the door, and as you do so, you are greeted by the familiar face of Alexander. And Alexander, you have also heard the sounds in the temple. And when you start to have this door open up, kind of scares the shit out of you a little bit because you were very much concentrating on trying to get a look at the person that was now walking into the temple, and you were not expecting a door to open up behind you. And you're kind of on high alert since you were looking for those that were creating the cacophony that you'd heard before. But you're doing your best to stealth in full plate armor, and then the rogue suddenly sneaks up behind you. It's definitely Dwight and what's her name? Oh shit! As the rogue comes up behind you, but there is someone entering the temple, and you can actually see their torchlight coming into the temple that you are currently up on top of this this overhang that overhangs. It's about 15 feet off of this large open area here, and the torchlight is coming from here, and you can see the torchlight extinguish down in this area as this dark, shadowy figure moves and starts to descend the stairs. What would Alexander's actions be? Would he be one that waits to see what's going on, or immediately takes some type of action?
And you said, so I was stepping towards the door to go in.
You were following the sounds of what you had heard, and then you see right next to you the fallen golem, and there's blood splatter, and there's blood that was kind of moving through the door there to the north, and you were about to go and investigate that when way to the south you hear the sound of footsteps coming through, and the howling wind as someone has opened is descending down through the passageway there into the temple, and you were kind of getting quiet, and then the door that you were about to investigate suddenly creaks open just a little bit, and you spot the eye of the rogue looking out, and you see each other.
I've been looking, so yeah, my first action is going to be to step in the door.
Okay, go ahead.
Because my friend's above all at this point.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and.
Did you see that behind me? Anybody else? Or we got company?
I heard something, but I assumed it was you after I saw you.
Yeah, definitely me. Large shadowy figure coming down the stairs. I'll be right back.
All right, this person's here now. All right, go ahead and make an insight check. Okay, with a 13, this person is not sneaking, and they are not moving in a way that is other than you would expect someone to enter a place that they're familiar with. So they're not coming in looking for a fight, nor are they coming in expecting one. By now, they are starting to move down the stairs.
Have they noticed that it's this far at the end of the room?
No, it's fairly dark. There's not any lights that are that are lit.
I
They
just shut the
even
door.
they even extinguished their own um, torch to move through this area. Do you try to keep eyes on, or are you closing the door and ignoring?
At this point, I shut the door.
Okay.
Clunk.
All right. And you see arrayed around you some individuals that have taken up position, and you see Rictavio over in the far corner in the safest part of the room. You also see what looks like a mass of clothes, much to everyone's horror as you've been sitting there trying to sleep. You watched as Jiggy became almost seemed to kind of dissolve in his own clothes, and then become more of just like a lot of the arms and things like that kind of shriveled up, and you see like this moving in the torso, and then a group of rats came out and grabbed like the severed um, hand of one of one of your assailants, and then brought it back into the clothes, and you hear like the sound of munching, and then come out and grab something else and bring it back into the spawn, and
So the that's new.
and as you've come in, and he wakes up, you watch as the arms reflesh out, and the sack that functions as a head becomes mobile once again, and suddenly what is essentially a pile of laundry, um, and some leather armor, um, turns into the facade of a man again.
Essentially, you
Sure.
just watched an Edgar suit from Men in Black, but instead of one giant cockroach, it's a bunch of rats.
What the what? Somebody
You know
want to
that
jump
one
in here?
episode-
I've
You know that one
apparently
episode
been
of SpongeBob?
gone for a minute.
You have to do it in character. He doesn't know what SpongeBob is.
Oh, but it's oh.
That's
gotta-
Jiggy. He's a bunch of rats in a suit.
Hello.
That's about all we know.
And your name is what was your name again?
Yikijin the rats.
Yikijin the rats. So that's like all of you or one of you or I. Oh,
We are but one human.
are you calling me human or are you referring to yourself as human? This may be redundant. You may have explained all this before. Where did you get?
We found him
This seems a
frozen
little
in some
different than
ice.
This just seems a little different than the dog. That's all I'm saying.
That's a lot different than the dog. We found him frozen in some ice while you and Dow were searching the house, the chicken hut.
Oh yeah. Dow took care of that. Pulled the stone out. The house is no more. We have another stone.
Lord of blood,
What?
his unholiness. I plead for my master's tormented soul.
Are you guys hearing that, or is it just in my helmet?
No, I
I'm
think it's
hearing
outside.
it. I'm hearing it.
Tink, tink, tink.
He longs to return to the world of the living and to have the eternal rest of death. End his eternal suffering at your hands. Remove the curse on this land and let those who inhabit it live free of the darkness and mist. Take me in its place.
Take who?
That's all happening in the other room.
Can I do
Oh,
like a check to see if I know what he's talking about? Like
Yeah,
a-
you actually recognize the voice. This was an individual that was often seen with. You can tell the pompous, arrogant nature. It has to be. It would have to be a elf that has lived for way too long. Is essentially the headmaster of the castle of Ravenloft, and you have been hunted by this individual extensively as he tries to eradicate the rat population. And this man's voice is the voice of Rahadin.
do I know like if he's saying is he just saying words, or can I check if he's like doing a ritual or?
Yeah, go ahead and do an insight check. And do an arcana check as well. All right. So no, the arcana check would actually be at advantage, because it was stuff that you were very interested in. So you know that there was a lot of talk of an entity that had bestowed upon Strahd his powers of being undead, and that there were powers that had cursed him and cursed the lands of Barovia, that keep everybody from being able to escape. It is said even in death that people cannot escape the lands of Barovia. And it seems that Rahadin is praying to this dark entity.
He's gonna resurrect everybody in that room. I can just feel it. I can just feel it. That's what he's thinking.
Are you saying that out loud? Because if you are, I'm out the door.
Yeah, I am. I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
We
See
should
you
go
later.
interrupt this guy.
I don't think that Jiggy has much of an internal dialogue.
Yeah, okay, good deal. So hearing the chattering from our new companions.
I don't know what that was. All right. So
Oh shit, it's in the living room.
Wow,
So
you guys
as
picked
you-
that up? That was my 6-year-old downstairs.
yes, we can hear everything. We hear everything.
See if I can
So
turn down the mic.
as you how do I spell Rahadin? So as you did you kick open the door, you said?
Yeah, I'm out the door.
You already out the door. All right. So you see as you open up the door and now look in this direction, you see this elven individual, and I'll see if I have a handout to be able to.
Isn't that the dude that was chilling in the tower trying to be invisible?
That is the same individual, the one that rode off on a steed, or some type of ghostly kind of steed. Yeah, he is down on all fours in a kind of a prayer motion, and as he lifts back up, he has a live frog in his hand and is swallowing it as you open and burst into the room. What do you say as you
Okay.
burst through the? Are you announcing yourself, or are you just? Is it just a roll for initiative kind of scenario?
If he's summoning undead or resurrecting evil creatures, yeah, I'm just out the door. Nose immediately attuned, for my divine sense.
Yep. Go ahead and do your own Arcana check.
I think that Freya would, since they were also
Yeah, this
in
is like in the room
conversation
we're
and
all
she's
in,
already
right?
on high alert.
Yeah, you're all in that small room. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So as you you realize that he is definitely speaking to some type of, or attempting to commune with some type of dark power, but you also know that any spell would be done in the ancient arcane languages, and he is speaking in um in a common tongue.
Can I cast a spell on him?
Can I comprehend the language? Oh yeah, I can because I heard him earlier. Maybe.
It's common. It's not like
Oh,
the individuals that were in there. So what we're going to do
Can
now
I cast a
is
spell on him?
you can certainly try.
No.
Let's go ahead
All
and
right.
roll for initiative to see who gets to act first.
It better be
Not
me.
me.
Okay.
Unless he
Do we
knows
get-
we're here, we get surprised.
I say, do I get any sort of surprise coming out?
I was asking for if it. You said you burst into the other room. It was not a sneaky kind of maneuver, but if you would like to,
Yeah, but he wouldn't know we're
do a
there. It's
roll-
still a
Yeah, but
surprise.
if he doesn't, yeah,
If you
exactly.
would-
If he doesn't know I'm
if
there, if
you
he's
would-
startled.
That is true. So what I need you to do is to go ahead and roll a stealth check versus his passive perception.
Hey, guess what? I'm first in the turn order, so.
Have you
Can
guys
I-
seen that video where it's like, wait, let me go first? I'm
Can I
doing
roll
something."
that as an intimidation
That's what I
check
feel
rather than
every
a stealth
time.
check?
I would allow for it. Yes.
Every time I roll for initiative, I want to be first so I can use assassinate. And I feel whoa, wait, let me go first. I'm doing something.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
that's
did
fine.
not mean to roll that twice.
So your 25 does beat his passive perception of 21. But I'll go ahead and roll for an active perception check since we did a active. So you do still beat him. So I will say that that you and the first person in the turn order have a ability, or have time to do a surprise type action, since you had interrupted him in the middle of his little ritual that he was doing.
And where is he
Essentially.
located in the room? Oh, there he is.
Right where I
Alright.
put him. Yep.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry.
No, that's fine. But this area is actually on the second floor, something I didn't realize when we were playing last time. So if we'll just use this map for right now, though, for the elevated position. So anybody making a ranged attack from that elevated position is going to have advantage.
So to get to
And-
him, I need to go upstairs.
No, you gotta
Downstairs.
jump down.
You are above.
Can I go?
We
So
had
it's
to
going to
climb
be
this
Alexander
platform.
that's able to go first, since he just burst through, and then it will be Bruce that is able to make a surprise attack as well.
And how do I get down there?
That's not how surprise
You
works.
just jump.
Huh?
I know it's not how surprise works. I get to do whatever I want to.
Did you answer my question though?
How do you get down there? You jump.
How far of a jump is it?
I think you said like 6 feet for this platform, I think.
Okay.
Because Freya and Corvus were able to climb up it. So
All right, is everybody back?
what's his
Okay.
nuts? That was Rictavio. He unfortunately was able
yeah,
to make it up onto the platform
How
too.
do I get rid of this fucking box?
What box?
No. I'm just trying to see how far it is from where I currently am to where he is. And the new
right now,
whatever roll 20 stinking update. Okay, 50 feet. Thank
you've
you.
got 50 feet.
So I'll have to dash to get there. So that'll be my.
That'll be your part of the surprise action.
Yeah, like I jump off. So I'm coming out the door. I'm just, the little hop over hurdle off of the ledge, superhero landing, and then I just sprint directly at him.
Got it. So go ahead
And with the-
and do your go ahead and mark off your 30 feet of movement, and that's where you will start off the turn order. All right, and Bruce, what is it that you
So
are
where
going
does-
to do?
Does jumping the 6 feet off of the platform eat 40 feet of my movement?
It's actually 15 feet, and no, if you were climbing up, yes, or you would, or a success. But we'll say right about there is where you'll end up starting off.
The platform was 10 feet.
10 feet. Yep, that's right. I thought it was
Okay,
50.
and my movement's 40.
Yep. So essentially, we'll put you then right here. So that's where your element of surprise has gotten you before he's able to even have a chance of reacting. All right.
Sure.
And Bruce, what is it that you are doing with your ability for surprise?
I'm just gonna cast a spell on him. What do you mean?
Yeah, go ahead. What spell?
I put it in chat.
Harry,
Oh, Harry.
you instill an irresistible sense of insecurity and terror in the target. You must make a wisdom saving throw. All right. Let's go ahead and get this wisdom saving throw started. He
I just wanna
rolled
bring
a
up,
motherfucking 9.
Bro, he
Right,
is
on a-
shitting his pants.
You have disadvantage on dexterity checks, and is frightened of you while you are within line of sight. You are within 1 mile of the target. You have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track the target. The target can repeat the saving throw every 10 minutes, ending the spell on a success. On a successful save, the target isn't affected, and you can use the spell against it. Okay. All right. So the target is fucking frightened of a young boy. Not exactly what I
yeah.
was looking for,
Woo!
but
That's fantastic.
Okay, I'm gonna
scared of
my
Bruce.
little bonus
But
action. I'm
only
gonna do-
Bruce. Yes, go ahead.
My little bonus action I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna yell at him like he's my 3-year-old, and I'm gonna tie him up and put him in a corner.
No, you. That is not how this works at all.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
What?
No.
Because I just said I was gonna do that, so I do it.
Okay. So you've stepped out on the ledge at least to be able to cast it since you need line of sight. And are you taking any bonus actions that don't entail magic that is outside of the realm of the 5e Dungeons and Dragons experience?
Yeah, whatever. I do
Bardic
bardic
inspiration
inspiration
to-
to Corbin.
Corbus. All right, Corbus, with your 15, and since you're ahead of Rahadin, you also get a surprise round.
Which means I just get to go before him in turn order.
No. Then it'll be Bruce's turn to go, and then it'll be your turn again. So you're getting an additional action to be taken prior to the start of the turn order.
Okay, I'll go there.
Yes, and
Okay,
this
30.
is after you have had your 8 hours of unrestful sleep. So if you have currently expended spell slots or hit points that need to be reset, you're able to do that right now.
Is that a long or a short rest then?
It's a long rest.
Okay.
Click that long rest button.
Boom.
So,
Maybe.
so do we get pack tactics with a swarm of rats with us?
No. But the swarm of rats
It's all one person, so it
Do
doesn't
have-
count.
do have the ability to use pack tactics in order to act like a Blade Song wizard at level 9.
I thought that was a pretty valid question, though.
I think it's a fair
Shillelagh
question.
as a bonus
Yes.
action.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and what else?
That's it.
All right, that's it for right now. All right, we'll go ahead and start off with Bruce, who is pulling out a length of rope, getting ready to tie up their adversary. Bruce, where you at?
Sorry, I was tying him up.
No, you're not.
You see that? Yeah, I was.
And don't try to roll for persuasion.
What? What do you mean? I'm not gonna do that. Serious, I won't. Okay, so
I used the help action, so she's got advantage.
yes. Okay, I'm gonna tie him up.
Jesse,
Is that my whole action? I just tie him up?
no, you are not even anywhere near him, and you have a movement speed of 30. And
Yeah, but you
are
didn't.
Okay.
You didn't roll against her 25 persuasion yet, though. Because she
I
had
rolled-
advantage because I was helping.
I rolled a impossible to persuade as the DC.
Dude, that's bullshit.
Okay. Where is he? He's
Right here.
what? He's all the way over there. Okay, I walk all the way over there. Can't I just do that?
You get to there. No, you can get to right about here because your movement speed is not 40. Okay, so you've done your movement. All right, now what do you do?
I lasso him.
Are you seriously going to attempt to lasso him?
No, I'm not going to seriously attempt to lasso him.
Then what are you
I will
seriously doing?
command
You're
him. I
seriously
will
going
command
to
him.
lasso him. You can't leave
I
that
will
doubt in there.
I will command him to answer my questions.
Are you using a
command him
spell
to
to do
answer my
this, or are you just literally using your persuasion?
No, that's just a thing that I do. So anybody that's
No.
within 5 feet of me when they start their turn.
Oh, they get an additional 10 feet.
Yeah, that you just when you said that her movement wasn't 30, it wasn't 40, it was 30. That reminded me, just so I put that in there so everybody knows.
Okay, so she does have 40 feet of movement. Bruce.
Actually, no, because
Well,
she
no,
didn't
she
start
didn't
her
start her
turn within
turn.
5 feet of me. So no, she doesn't.
Got it.
Right? Yeah.
Got it. All right, Bruce.
Whatever.
What action are you taking?
Yeah. I'm going to command him to follow my orders by persuading him and also being authoritative.
You already
Okay.
rolled a 23.
Yeah, you did roll a 23. Let's not go with the critical failure that you just said. Which
I think
actually,
that's the first critical
you-
failure for persuasion I've ever done.
it doesn't matter. You can't roll less than a 10, which means that the lowest that you can roll is a 22 if you read over your character sheet, which is
Okay.
fucking ridiculous. However, you are
Okay.
dealing with a hostile individual, and
Bards.
he's not he's not interested in listening to you.
Okay, well, he's horrified of me right now.
He is frightened.
He's horrified. He listens to what I say anyways.
He
Right?
is frightened.
That's not how that works. No.
Dude, that's so dumb.
I
Okay.
know.
Okay. Did you get any for me, Elise?
Do you know how expensive DoorDash is?
Okay, well, I end my
Way
turn.
too expensive.
I literally only got dumplings and soup, I think.
That is what frightened means. All right. So, going once, going twice. Bruce's turn is over. All right, Corbus, your turn.
Mm. I... Okay. That should be 30. I think that's 30 for man. Double check. Yep. You said he's hostile. We gonna close that description and put that one in. He's not getting pulled the whole way to me. He's getting pulled right next to Alexander. But I gotta scroll.
Nicely done.
Where's Thorn Whip? To see if I actually even hit. I rolled a 4. I have +8.
That is tragic.
I rolled a 4. I still hit though, right? His AC is 12.
His AC
Right.
is not 12.
It's 11? Cool, even better.
Nope, you miss with your Thorn Whip. Any other actions that you're going to take?
No. Just gonna
All right.
stand there and be salty that I missed.
So as he stands to watch a paladin come rushing at him, and then dips to the side as the Thorn Whip comes at him, and he just continues to maintain this pompous attitude of just superiority.
Not too much because he's terrified of Bruce. I mean, he's afraid of a kid.
He
Can't be that
doesn't
pompous.
seem- he doesn't seem to be showing any signs of fear. But he does look at all of you and say, "You are the master's playthings, and I would be remiss if I harmed you." And suddenly he just disappears.
Octavio can see you invisibility.
And as he begins to back up, suddenly as he backs up, he disappears. And Octavio, that's up on the landing, kind of peeking through the doorway. He's up on top of the balcony. And you look and you see that he's just bamfed his way up onto the balcony above you all. And with Rictavio's turn, he's like, "Oh, that is Rahadin. That is the servant of Strahd, a very loyal and dedicated servant. But I don't think he's going to mess with any of you." And forgoes his turn. Freya, you're up.
So he moved. He teleported to where?
Are you able to
Towards the entrance.
towards the entrance?
I wasn't zoomed out enough. And that's how far. Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Yeah, are you within range?
Because point out where he's at again.
Way just down at the bottom of the screen.
Right here.
No, you actually drove past him.
That's 150 feet.
You can
I have
also
what,
move.
180?
What's that?
180 for my bow?
180 for your bow?
I don't
He's
remember.
100.
Not what-
He's 120 feet from you.
and
You
I
can
believe
move
that
30 and cut that to 90.
there you go. So that way you don't have disadvantage on the distance.
Okay, yep, then I'm gonna run at him a little bit.
Indeed.
If I can.
He's gotten hit by something, right? I think he has, hasn't he? Or is he not?
Not yet.
No,
Nope,
he's not.
he hasn't
Okay.
hit anything yet.
That would get me like right next to Bruce, right?
Yes.
Now I'm gonna shoot him. Can I stealth before I shoot him?
You could.
Is there anything around? Okay.
With a 26, you just are able to stealth.
Are you for real?
You don't become the head servant of Strahd by not having a keen eye for detail.
That's fair, but that's like really keen. I don't know.
I know. It's he only has 21. It's not 26.
Oh, you said just though. Being dramatic.
A little bit.
Did I hit him?
All right. A 26 hits. Oh no, 20 hits. And you have sneak attack with your stealthing beforehand. And you hit him for 22 points of damage.
And then
All right.
I would like to hide again.
You
After
wish
I
that you
try-
could, but you can't.
There's nothing around me that I can try.
No, you've already taken your
No,
bonus
use
action.
your
to stealth
bonus
beforehand.
action.
Oh, duh. That's why you were so okay with it. That's why you're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. All right, get jiggy with it.
I want to check on my little friend. I want to check on how my little friend's doing.
Which
The little piece of the skull. Has it changed at all?
go ahead. Oh, that was something that we were going to do, and we forgot to do that as you were going to sleep. Go ahead
And me pulling
and
at Jenkins and looting.
go ahead. Oh yes, and the Jenkins looting. All right, go ahead and roll a Arcana check. Okay, I was going to say with advantage. Fuck. All right.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. I just clicked
That's
it.
fine.
You already have it turned on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or if I would have said disadvantage, then it would have been a 19. All right. So, you remember some of the necessities of incantation to be able to create a flame skull. It's fairly in depth, and it is in some ways dangerous. So you would be able to roll again for your Arcana check. You'll be doing it with disadvantage, with full knowledge that if you do not succeed and succeed well,
Guess what? I succeeded well.
did you? Good to go. You succeeded well, and you disastrously failed. It would all depend on whether I said with advantage or with disadvantage.
You said with wait, does that other one count? I thought the first one was the only one that counted with
It
no
would be
advantage.
if it was just a straight roll, but this was a roll with disadvantage. All right, so let us go ahead and continue with the fight. So, what is your actions that you take at this time?
Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna move for sure. I don't know how to do that. It's not doing the thing. Is it control? For my distance distance marker.
Q.
Oh, it's Q. Okay. Let me go to my spells. I think I'm just gonna stand here and end my turn.
Standing there. All right. You have someone that would like to join you in the fight. All right, Alexander, you're up.
Fantastic. So he is. How high is that mezzanine that he's on?
Which one, Jiggy? Oh, the mezzanine. That's approximately 10 to 15 feet.
So if I dash up the stairs, let's actually, I will just dash to here. Yes.
Okay.
And then my bonus action, I will Misty Step right fucking next to him.
I don't like a paladin that can Misty Step at all. That sounds
That's new.
you bastard. All right.
And as
so,
I come off the Misty Step, just poof.
And then what? So you
that's
had
my turn.
You had to dash, and so you're just right up in his face. I love it. All right, Bruce, you're up.
Okay, how smart is this guy?
He was selected to be the head servant of the lord of this land. That's about all you know about him.
It doesn't make him smart. That just makes him a kiss ass.
Facts.
Which I guess kind of makes him smart around here.
Okay, let's see if he can beat 15.
All right, so target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone.
Oh my gosh. Okay, he starts laughing.
So he has a plus.
So I said
7.
to my wife, and then he just starts laughing.
He has
That's what I did.
he has a plus 7 to his wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
It is arguable that he could. No, I guess it's not with advantage because that's. Oh wait, is it a charm? Please say it's a charm. It wouldn't matter anyway because if it was with advantage, he rolled a fucking.
You rolled a 10 and a 12.
He rolled a 3 and a 5.
He sucks.
So go ahead.
I'm better.
What? He
Okay,
falls.
Bruce is gonna
on
step up
floor.
in front of him. Let me.
Bruce
do
is
my
all
thing.
the way over there. Bruce isn't going to step up on anything.
You can't choose either or. He either does the saving throw or he falls prone. You can't. You can't choose either or.
So
That's
you're 80
cheating.
feet. You're 80 feet away, Bruce.
Oh,
But
Okay.
Okay, so he
The
falls.
range
It's a
on your spell.
cave.
The
It's
range on your
literally an echoey
the
chamber.
range on that is 30 feet though.
Oh, the range is 30 feet. Bruce, what are you doing?
So I walk over there really fast.
You run over there. You run over there.
You know
That
what?
only gets you to within.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoot him in his face.
Okay, go ahead. You're
21
dead.
hits.
You know what I mean?
7 piercing damage. Rahadid. I was concerned that he was going to be subject to Tasha's hideous laughter. That would have sucked.
I'm gonna play a bard next so I can be an enabler.
Dude,
All right.
Just
Any
to
bonus-
bonus,
enable
over here.
everybody.
any bonus actions?
I say a joke. I end my
Say it.
turn now. No.
All right.
I'm gonna start laughing hysterically.
A black on written on his shirt.
Nobody else gets that.
It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna fireball her.
Matt and Chris, my dad was telling a joke yesterday at dinner and he couldn't spit it out. And so he just kept saying, written, and no one thought it was funny.
And it sounded like he was
So we did.
a racist joke, and it was really funny.
All right.
It was
Um,
it was good. It was funny. It was funny.
oh, let's see. What do I have?
Olivia, he's gonna kill us.
By the way, Dad, I figured out how to transfer it. I used my older phone. So.
Bruce. Go ahead and make
Yeah, what's
a
up?
charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving? Are you serious?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving. Gee, you know what I mean?
All right. So
Why would you target a bard with something that's charisma?
A charisma save. You know I have like a +8 on that, right?
no,
It actually doesn't
Arcana-
even matter.
the Arcana Loft does not know that you are a bard. You haven't really
Did
been
Bruce
that
move?
on it. Okay, so
Wait, what is
Did
this?
Bruce move?
why?
Did Bruce? Because it wouldn't matter anyway. Because Bruce is 75,
Oh,
and the range on that is.
really interesting. The range is.
It is really interesting.
It's not.
I'm
It wasn't him that
25
cast it.
I'm 25 feet away.
The
Ooh!
rat is back.
Okay, well, I was casting my spell on the rat. So, did you ask me who I was casting my spell on?
It wasn't there yet.
Whatever. Darn it.
It was hiding. And
That's so stupid. What does he do to me?
it
Nothing.
tried to
You passed.
it tried to banish you. And
Sucks.
then it didn't hit. And then you watch as it's like, oh shit.
Oh, I know. Okay. I flip it off.
And then you watch as it speaks in this dark arcana language and attempts to do something.
What is that? What is that number right there?
Did he just roll a 99?
On a
He
D100.
did.
He's
All
rolling
right.
off. He's rolling off some table.
Okay.
Right.
And then
What made
it
happen?
is the newly born Flame Skull who bursts into a flame from the piece of Flame Skull that the wizard was able to expertly grind down into a paste using your own saliva so as to bind the Flame Skull to yourself, and then mold it speak the words of incantation, and continue to cast a essentially a create flame on it, and then as you watch as your um, newly formed servant springs to life, you realize, fuck, it's not spit. You were supposed to use
What?
blood. You were supposed to use blood in order to create this flame skull. This is a rogue flame skull, and it will attack anything and everything that it can. It has no master. It definitely doesn't have you as a master. And it is here to do as much damage as it possibly can. Um, so the first thing that it casts as its turn is blur, as it suddenly begins
Ooh.
to vibrate and become it essentially has this cackling laughter that suddenly spews from it, and it, as it continues to cackle with laughter, it begins to vibrate and become difficult to even make out as the flame skull is ready to start to attack, and it moves out next to Rictavio, who's like, "Oh, that is so intro. Oh shit!" Corvus, your turn.
How high up's the fox?
The fox is on the far side of the of the um, of the very large statue that stands um, nearly as tall as the 60-foot ceiling of this cavern.
So is he on the same level as me, or is he?
He's about he is within range of being able to cast, barely within range of being able to cast banishment on Bruce. But no, he's about 40 feet away from you up. So your attacks would be at disadvantage if you were trying, unless it was an area effect kind of a targeting. Or you could just try
If
to
I move to the base of the statue,
you could just try to knock over the entire statue with a
Straight
tidal
launcher.
wave. That'd be pretty cool.
you know what? I got a different idea.
Oh god.
Did you forget that Alex isn't the only one that has that ability? And mine doesn't cost a spell slot. That one.
Broken.
I wonder who else has that move.
We've all got swords. All right. So yes, you were able to Misty Step up near the Arcana Loft.
Let's see. Did it?
Okay. So let's go ahead and have him roll his Constitution save, because if he fails it, he's also going to fall the 40 feet down to the floor, which is going to somewhat hurt. All right. Is it a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution.
Fuck you.
Still takes
So-
half the damage from the.
Yeah, 3 damage. I got it. I'm gonna mark that
But you know,
down. But he knows that he's in trouble,
uh-huh.
or he knows who his primary target is now. right. All right. And so that was your action and your bonus action. Are you taking any
Yep.
movement to climb back down, or are you staying in place?
I'm gonna stay in place. I'm not gonna move away from him. Why would I do something like?
All right. Rahadin again. Disappears. Bamf.
Oh my gosh.
And you watch as as he is teleporting. And make sure that he can. Oh no! Well, there is a phantom steed that is waiting for him at the entrance, and that he misty steps onto, and gets ready to ride off on this horse. All right. It is Rictavio's turn. He is going to cast Magic Missile at Rahadin as he runs away, doing 9 points of damage, which, although pathetic, is more damage than most of you have done. All right, next up, Freya.
I mean, all you got to do is stop running, and I can fix that.
Give me some
for you.
moves.
I've given significant damage. Don't be rude.
I am being rude. It's my job. Where are you?
Okay, how close am I to an ally right next to him? So I still get advantage, so I'm not gonna sneak before. Olivia, will you see if my food's here? Thank you. So I'm going to use Bruise being right. Oh my gosh, is that Sage? Scared the crap
Yeah,
out of
let's
me.
say
Okay, so I'm gonna use my advantage with being. It's this dude right here with the big forehead, right? That's our issue currently.
I don't know about big foreheads.
This
but
dude.
Say hi
Right?
to Sage. Say hi to Sage for me. Say hi to Sage for me.
So
Anyway, I'm gonna shoot this dude, obviously. Wait, am I? He's higher than me, right? Do I have
He is
do I
higher
have
than you.
disadvantage from that?
you do have disadvantages.
But I'm next to an ally. I'm within 5 feet of an ally, so I have advantage. So does that just cancel out?
Cancels out.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody's trying to get a hold of someone.
It's me. I don't think that the guy knows where the where the drop off.
Okay, I'm gonna go run outside and help.
Thank you. I missed real bad, didn't I?
You missed enough. That is correct.
Okay, for my bonus action, I'm gonna do what I do best, and that is run away and hide.
Got it. Hide yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. See, that's what it is what I do best, obviously.
It is obviously what you do best. Right. All right, and let's see where did I put the turn order? Where are you, turn order? Ah, there it is. All right, next up we have Jiggy. All right, Jiggy, you have a few enemies still on the floor. Old dude will be gone, but Foxy Dude is still in the picture. He is looking that sexy. That's how sexy he's looking as he stands up on top of his
Wait,
tower.
he's kind of.
He's got a vibe. And then we have your newly formed Flame Skull friend.
He's not my friend though. He's
not.
my
He is
he's my
definitely not.
soon to be friend. He's my soon to be friend. He will be my friend. Okay. So Corbus, I'm gonna cast a spell on you. Are you willing?
Sure.
Okay. I'm turning him into a T-Rex.
On top of a statue.
Yes. How do I
Okay.
link the T-Rex into the chat? I found it. But
That's a really good question. I haven't
I
had
can-
anybody polymorph a T-Rex into a campaign yet.
okay, there you go. I just copy pasted it.
That's not going to do it.
It's from Roll20.
I understand. I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Then what do you mean?
And what I'm saying is I am going to need to
To what?
He's got to create the T-Rex essentially as a supplemental character sheet for Chris, so he can actually access the T-Rex's abilities and attacks and all that stuff. What you just did was great. It's all the text and everything, but it's not active for Chris to use as a character sheet while he is a T-Rex.
Oh, I see.
and okay. I don't have a T-Rex token. But so we're just going to use Corbus's token, but Corbus, do you have the ability to control this character sheet?
It's loading. It's asking if I want to create it.
Say uses it or NPC. Does it not give you that ability?
Create an NPC. It is opening Character Mancer for a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, go ahead and use Character Mancer. See what happens. It should be just it should just
That's
still
not
load
right.
or use an NPC sheet.
Yeah, that's not right.
That's what happened when you tried to open it up.
Yeah.
Go to the
I should be a sheet like you should have for Lucky Devil.
go to the journal page and click on the Tyrannosaurus Rex that's now available to.
The hell is it?
It's up at the top.
Oh,
It should be.
top. There you go.
Good to go.
Yep.
All right. And how many fucking hit points do you have now? 136.
36.
All right. Let's go ahead and just slap this weird looking token right here, and I will keep track of your 136 points right there. All right. Anything else that you'd like to do, Jiggy.
I think so. I think
The new-
so.
How many times have you played D&D, Sean?
Basically, never.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you were a first-time player playing a level fucking 9 Blade Song fucking wizard that just made a T-Rex into my wild shape the fucking druid into a T-Rex. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Alexander,
So
you're
what's
up.
happening to this? What? I didn't say my turn was ended. That's only one
Okay, well-
action.
That was one action. What else were you doing?
So is this statue destroyed, or is the T-Rex standing on it? Like, can I just cast a spell on him now?
Okay, so you cast one spell. So if you had the ability to cast another spell, it would
Or
have
a
to be
bonus action?
It would have to be a bonus action cantrip.
I thought I had a bonus action cantrip.
I don't believe you do. So if you cast something like
I
cast
have a bonus
action
action
spell,
Maybe it's
but
telekinetic.
you can't do two spells unless one of those
Oh
spells
yeah,
was a cantrip.
telekinetic. Here it is.
Telekinetic is an ability.
Yeah, so
what
I'm
are
going
you-
to use the let me find it. As a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
Okay. And who are you going to attempt to shove?
I want to shove this rat.
The fox.
Not the fox,
yeah,
but he's
but everything looks like a rat to the swarm of rats.
yes.
Okay, got it. And I have to beat the target must succeed on a strength saving throw. That
This
is
guy's scrawny, I can tell. He's not going to save it.
I hope he's not. All right, here we go. That doesn't do it. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is the falling damage is 2d6 plus 1d6 for every 10 feet.
One d6 per 10 feet, up to 20d6, I believe.
Okay. So I said it was like 5 feet. Is that what I said it was?
What? No, you said like 30 or something.
40.
Another 40 feet.
25, 30,
They're
40.
They're 40 feet up. Yes! I rolled a bunch of fucking ones. All right, so he takes 9 points of falling damage. So I just want to know that this scene looked like and then suddenly giant T-Rex shows up and then smack on the ground and a giant T-Rex is still desperately clinging to the side of this statue.
I would
while-
have assumed I kind of would have appeared. It would have shifted, and I would have been standing next to it. I'm actually trying to see how tall one is in their description, and it does not say.
I mean, T-Rexes are huge.
We can just look up how tall they are in real life. How
Yeah,
tall?
huge beast. So yeah, I'm probably not standing on the statue. I probably started to fall, and then just kind of laid there on the ground. With the T-Rex
and then just kind of stepped off of it,
Yeah, like, eh.
trying to scramble to stay on it, and just like, oh, like you find out that you're drowning, but you're in 2 feet of water, and you just stand up. All right. So T-Rex Corvus is he gargantuan?
Huge.
Just oh god, that's not large. You're right. Okay, so Corvus the Unshort is right. All right.
Well, I said Corvus go rar.
All right. That is even if you had anything else that you could do, that is it for Jiggy's turn. Unless you'd like to make some movement.
I'm good.
All right. Alexander, you are up.
For what it's worth, from head to tail, T-Rexes were generally 40 feet ish. Which
Okay, so
puts
yeah,
them above.
you just step off onto the ground as you continue to expand, and you just no falling necessary.
My next move is to get as close to the T-Rex as possible because Alexander has to ride it.
God
That has to be a scene. Is Alexander smiting something from the back of a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Okay.
So I'm headed that direction.
This I will allow.
All right. So Alexander moves up to continue to get closer to the T-Rex so that he can ride it. And anything else that Alexander's doing?
No, I'm just making I'm headed right to the T-Rex.
Got it.
It's like it's become the reverse thunder punch from when Corbus was Corbus the Short.
Oh my gosh. The reverse thunder punch. Turnabout is fair play. Okay. All right, Bruce is going to be up next. Bruce, would you like to do something ridiculous in this fight?
No. I don't know, maybe.
Why not?
I'm at a loss for words for what's happening right now. I think Bruce is going to be freaking the hell out because
Yeah.
there's a dinosaur in front of him. And
Yeah, that makes sense.
oh god, I don't even know what to do. I would cast like an illusion spell, but I don't really think I need one. Okay, I
That'd be
think I'm just gonna. What are you saying?
Yeah, go ahead. No, do whatever you want.
No, you tell me what to do. Because I don't know
just
how to
thinking that you were
uptake
gonna
any of
cast-
you now.
I was just thinking there'd be 2 T-Rexes anytime now that were.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. 2 T-Rexes? Are you kidding?
Yeah, well, do you
Wait
have
1
the
second.
ability to create another?
Do I... Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can make one, but I can only make it for the guy. I can't make it for anybody else. Okay, I will make... Instead of another T-Rex, I will make a whole bunch of... what are they called? Velociraptors around him. And I would like to see an intelligence saving throw.
On Phantasmal Force.
Yep.
All right. Intelligence saving throw. Here we go. Fucking A right. Fuck with the wizard. See what happens.
Uh-oh. Okay, so... For my bonus action, I will...
Is he at disadvantage till next turn? Because he just like fell from like 40 feet.
Prove. But
He's
he'd still
prone.
win
But
because
that
he's
doesn't stop his ability to do a intelligence saving throw.
Oh yeah. I don't know what affects that stuff.
But he is definitely prone right now. We'll have to use half of his movement just to stand up.
And oh shoot. Can I not do anything else this whole turn? That's it right there? That's it? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna call out to I could. I think I'm just gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on someone.
Okay.
Is is Corvus the dinosaur? Corvus is the dinosaur. That's so messed up. Okay, I'm gonna cast my Bardic Inspiration on Freya. I'll probably just yell something about how dinosaurs are cool and how epic she is. And it'll be really charming and cute for the moment. Right, guys? After I awkwardly failed my attempt. What are you staring at? What do you think? Oh!
It's the
Wow.
T-Rex, the T-Rex from Toy Story. That's what we're using as the icon for Corvus as a T-Rex. All right. Bardic Inspiration to Corvus as a T-Rex. Inspiration.
Nope.
What'd you say?
Yep. Corvus already had Bardic Inspiration.
It would have been. Oh, that's right. You did already have Bardic Inspiration that you put on him this turn. All right. What are you doing?
I'm casting it on Freya. And I say
Okay,
something
on.
really charming and loving to her. And she thinks it's very sweet.
Got it. All right. Bardic Inspiration for Freya. And next we have the Arcanoloth. Let's realize that he is going to do something horrible to this insane wizard. And we'll just go with an old standby. All right. Let's see what with my spell description. Fireball. 20-foot radius. All right, so I need Bruise, Rictavio, and it doesn't look like it looks like the statue would be protecting Corvus, but I was hoping to actually if I just throw it here, that's much better. So yeah. Damn, I can't. All right, so Jiggy, Corvus, and Bruise go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw against the DC of I think 17 is what it is.
Why is this happening?
Because the the giant fireball that just landed in the middle of the room.
John, that isn't a link.
I just clicked on what it did and it put that there. I don't know why I did that.
That doesn't work very often when you try to do the spell description. All right. So with the successful saving throw, you take um, half the damage. With a unsuccessful, you're going to take all 35 points
Oh,
of fire damage.
are you
Alright,
dead?
so nope, they're not dead. And
I cast absorb elements.
okay, go ahead and put it in the chat.
Oh wait, how many points of damage do I take?
35 points of damage.
Oh no,
What?
I'm at 34.
No, you're not. You just had a long rest.
Oh okay.
Wait. Give me 1 sec to read it. I just remembered it.
Plus, you
Ouchie.
saved. You take half.
Well, but I can cast it at higher levels. When you cast a spell at a spell slot.
Bruce only takes half
Oh.
damage because of the.
Bruce, you're only taking half damage.
Okay, you just looked at me in the eyeballs and said that I wasn't.
I did no such thing.
Okay, so I'm only taking 15
you're only
points.
taking 17 points of damage.
15
And
on that.
absorb elements, you were able to absorb half of its. You're also only taking 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Still have to make concentration saving throw.
Yes, you do. For the polymorph, yes.
Oh, me? I don't know.
Mhm.
Yes. Yep. So your dinosaur form is still what takes the damage, and as you take on that damage, poof, you are back to regular Corvus.
No.
10 or the oh, it was a 10 or half the damage.
Oh, I thought it was the okay. Well then,
It's not
apologize.
full. It's not full.
It's not the full damage. Got it. That makes sense. All right. So
I think
concentration
it's 10
is
or half, whichever's higher.
whichever's higher. All right. So next up we have the flame skull. And what's the flame skull going to do? The flame skull, which is currently blurred, yells over at his companions, "I am the hallway," and shoots off its fire ray twice, missing both times at Alexander. All right, Corbus, the T-Rex, you are up.
Rawr.
All right, an 18 does hit against the Arcanoloth.
We'll just go with the average, which is 33. It's 40, 12 plus 7.
Oh, it won't let you
If it,
click on it?
It'll roll the attack, but it's not rolling the damage.
So if you click on the attack or the bite, it'll do it. So 33 points piercing damage.
Yeah, read the rest of it.
And we're going to go ahead and attempt to stop ourselves from being grappled. So I could either do a strength or a dex save. Is that right?
I believe so.
And fucking fail it.
Mm.
All right, so the Arcanoloth is currently in the claws and, or not in the claws,
Jaws.
in the jaws of
Jaw-
the T-Rex and restrained.
Uh-huh.
All right, Rahadin rides off to safety, going, holy shit, that's really fucked up back there. And Rictavio.
And actually, I'm gonna move. Like I move like 5 feet there. I'm just guesstimating, but I'm gonna go there so Alex can come closer.
Sounds like a plan.
And the fox asshole is coming with me.
Obviously in your mouth, all restrained. And now you're just going to essentially hand him to Alexander to be able to smack at.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. All right. And Rictavio turns invisible during his turn. Freya, you are up.
Who's left that we're fighting? Because not the fox, right?
The fox is currently in the mouth of
He's
the.
incapacitated at the moment.
He's restrained.
is
He's not
the skull ring.
incapacitated.
He's restrained, which means that, while restrained, he doesn't have the ability to go anywhere. And I believe that attacks against him have advantage, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I don't really want
Don't miss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'll leave that to. Who's the player after me?
the player after you is Chaos Machine.
Is it the
Ziggy.
rat?
Yes.
That's the big forehead I was talking about.
Oh, got it. So, okay, if you critically miss, you're likely to hit the giant Tyrannosaurus Rex that has still 100 hit points, and if all those hit points get reduced, then he just becomes himself with his 67 points. 67 hit.
Okay.
So as long as you don't do 100 points of damage to the T-Rex, everything's still gonna be okay.
Okay, then I'll go for him. Am I next to a teammate?
Where are you on the screen anyway?
I'm like over here.
Are you on top of Bruce? Yes, you are.
I didn't do that. Bruce moved.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot the fox guy.
Okay. You also would have needed to have made a dexterity saving throw for the fireball that had come down. So go ahead and make that first.
That's your bad, actually.
I am.
You missed that, so I
Okay,
was safe.
if that's how you want to play, go ahead.
No. I don't know what that means. So I'll just
That's
like
fine.
I'll make the save.
That's fine.
Is that good? It was 17, wasn't it?
The target
It was
17.
17. Yep. So
But I get 2 advantage because you forgot about me.
it's also fire damage, and you're resistant to it.
Oh yeah.
So,
then it doesn't
Yeah, you
matter.
take 17 points of damage. Yes, it does matter. You still take 17 points of damage. You're resistant, not immune. All right. So,
I
Christy
don't
Freya,
take
you've
17
actually been
points of
hit.
damage.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Let me read something real
One
quick.
of these days, they're gonna murder you in your sleep.
That's fine. We're gonna wait until I fireball the fucking dog.
Our actual
I will
dog.
drive to Iowa and murder you in your sleep.
Would you say?
Nothing. Tra la la.
Courage.
So the definition for resistance is the refusal to accept or comply with something. First of all,
Yeah.
and
Go ahead and put it. Okay. Hold
the
on a second.
attempt to prevent something by action or argument.
Yeah, so I'm going to resist your
That's the
definition of
the Webster
resistance,
Dictionary definition,
and I am going to
not the D&D
show you
definition.
what your actual character sheet says about resistance.
Yeah, I just sent it.
Yeah, you have resistance to fire damage. Okay, now if we look up resistance, because if you want to say that things that are resistant to fire damage can't take any fire damage whatsoever, I'm totally cool with that. If we
No,
go
I'm saying that I'm special.
True.
for shizzle my dizzle. All
I'm
right,
just saying that like you didn't even realize that I was there, and my token was on top of Bruce's.
I understand. You have taken 17 points of damage, and there is a rock right above you that is looking super loose on the cavern ceiling. What actions are you taking right now?
I'm gonna shoot the DM. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna shoot the fox, I guess. I'm gonna go with that.
Got it.
Did I hit
All right.
him?
You definitely hit the fox. And 22 points of damage. And re-stealthed for Shizzle. All right. Jiggy, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna Blade Song to start off for my bonus action.
Got it.
And then I'm going to walk over to this skull. And then I'm going to hit him with my rapier twice.
I would. All right. The 18 hits, the 12 does not. Go ahead and roll your damage. With your piercer, you have the ability to
Reroll it.
re-roll damage.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yippee.
All right, that is Beta.
I just looked up the definition for resistance in D&D and I was wrong.
I know.
Okay, I didn't though. I was very convinced that I was right.
I know, and that was so cute.
Might be.
All right. Alexander is back in the chat. Just in time for his turn.
Could I ask a question
After-
real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, does it roll when I'm rolling for my rapier attack? Is that rolling my dexterity?
It is adding in your dexterity and your proficiency bonus, which is
Okay,
what
does a 16
accounts
hit?
for
Because
the
I have
plus.
advantage on all dexterity, it says. Does that include my rapier?
You have advantage on dexterity, like acrobatics checks, not
only
on
those. Okay.
on the attacks. Yep. But you gain a plus to your AC, and you gain and you have your extra attack
Okay.
that is available as well. All right.
Okay, that's all I want to ask.
Yep, you were more than good with that. All right. So it is a strange noise, cacophony of noise that is actually very beautiful as you hear around as you hear this chorus of like 30 rats that suddenly start to sing, and then this rapier that goes singing and whistling through the air as well as it strikes out against this flame skull. Father, no! And it is Alexander's turn. Alexander, the T-Rex has moved closer to you as it has your adversary in its jaws. It is currently restrained and grappled. are you going to climb up onto that T-Rex and hit what's in its mouth?
Yeah, that would be the thing. Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll your strikes with advantage if you have enough movement to be able to get up onto the. I am going to ask for a athletics check just to see if you. I would like to see a one rolled, just so that I could say that you attempt to scramble up on top of this T-Rex. I know you have advantage on these rolls for a multitude of reasons. I'm
Yeah,
just-
a couple different.
I,
A couple
I'm
of
just,
different. I can pull double advantage on it if it stacks.
It does not. Advantage does not sadly stack except for with a very rare uh, feat. Okay, so yeah, you have no problem scrambling up on top of the T-Rex and swing away.
I just want you to know, like, samurai riding T-Rex is already a prompt I'm working for AI to find, so or to build. So that's yikes.
All right, what's nice is that you do but you do have advantage. But you do have
That
advantage.
is also nice. That is true.
So it does just miss, and you don't end up breaking anything.
Or yeah, let's try that again. That's better.
That hits. Roll that sweet damage. This guy seems pretty harmless. I wouldn't use any smites or anything.
Yeah, right. I probably shouldn't do that. Right. Of course, I'm gonna smite him. And we'll make that. Let's see.
Level 17 smite.
Never seen this spell before. I'm excited for it.
I will just do a second level smite.
Okay.
Is this thing? It's not undead by any. Well, it's a skull. Is it undead?
No, the skull is up here with Jiggy. But yeah, if it was a skull, you'd already have the plus D8. But this is the Arcanolothi. It's not undead.
And what's
Right.
that? One more D8 for a second level, right?
Yes.
Wow.
It's always anticlimactic. It's when you want it to be. I mean, you are riding on a T-Rex. It looks fucking sick as hell as you essentially tee off on a fox in a T-Rex's mouth. And in that blow, do bloody the Arcanoloth. All right. Bruise. Unless you have a bonus action you wanted to take, you haven't done any bonus actions. Alexander.
Let's see. No, I'm not going to sit here and stumble through them while I refamiliarize myself. So I will conclude my turn.
All right, Bruce, you're up.
Okay, I shoot him with my crossbow.
Do it. All right.
Great.
Okay, is he dead?
With a 14. No, but he ain't happy about the fucking arrow in his eyeball. Any bonus actions?
Yeah. I think so. I think I have 2 Bardic Inspiration left. I'll cast one on the rat.
All right, the rats get a Bardic Inspiration. Do you want to explain what that's going to do for your ally?
It's Why do you make me explain it? You're the one who put it in my sheet. Basically, you become OP, and it makes you have advantage on what is it? So basically, within the next 10 minutes, a creature, aka you, can roll a die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or savings roll it makes. I just said that.
Might have-
I had Bardic Inspiration when I made that roll.
For your dexterity saving throw?
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
I'm still talking about it. I'm still on that. I had Bardic Inspiration. Give me my advantage.
No, I'm going to give you the D8 that you're going to roll and add
Okay.
to your 15.
Okay.
And I hope it's a fucking 1. I'm going to let you do it because
Hate you.
what'd you roll? Come on, let's
I
do it.
haven't done it yet. D8.
Do it. Do it. Okay.
I had 15.
All right. So that you get a +7 as you have made your.
So I lost 0 points.
Oh, you still took points of damage.
How many?
You took 7 points of damage. I'm sorry that you got a
7
okay.
points of damage. Did
Ow,
you adjust
hurt
my
my
hit points?
ankle so bad. Actually,
Did you
What's
already adjust? Did you already adjust my hit points?
I just adjusted your hit points. Yes.
Okay, so if I only
Okay,
lost
so-
7, I had 53 to start with. So, and you took away 17 earlier. So if I only took 7 points of damage. You see what I'm saying?
Now we can all math.
Okay, I'll put it to rest now.
All right. The Arcanoloth disappears in a Banff that looks different than just a misty step. All right. And it is, and you hear a echoing voice that says, destroy them all. And the flame skull says, yes, destroy them all. And get my object token here. Already. So Flame Skull is going to go ahead and everybody in this grouping right here, go ahead and make a
Where?
dexterity right here. Everybody that's
Where that?
around Corbus the Great and
Oh,
tall,
God.
make a dexterity saving throw.
I just want to say if Bardic
Oh, I'm fine.
Inspiration lasts 10 minutes, I still have it.
Yeah, you would have it if you hadn't just expended it on your last saving throw.
Oh wait, does it get expended? Can it be
does get
used up?
If it doesn't work, her Bardic Inspiration sticks though.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So if it doesn't work, if you don't succeed, you get to keep it,
Okay.
which I think is ridiculous. Yeah,
Well,
you
it
made
doesn't
it.
even matter, so.
And you
Did
also
I-
have an
did I
aura of
really make it?
protection. Yeah, you did. For sure. You made
I
it.
know.
Aura protection. So what's your charisma modifier, Smith?
I don't know, like 36.
No, it's not.
3.
Okay,
3.
35.
So
was
you
close.
get a
36.
so Corbus, you had a +4, so a 7. And if you
What's
roll
the
really,
target?
really fucking, it's a 13. If you roll really well on that bardic inspiration, it could save you from having some of your dinosaur fucking scales. Nope.
That was not
Nope.
well. Try it again.
I know. I know it was not. All right. So Corbus is going to take some heat for.
Nope.
But but
Your
what's
daughter
nice is
told me to try again, so I did. I still didn't do well.
but Corbus, you do get to keep your bardic inspiration since it worked for you, which I think is ridiculous.
T-Rex has a dex of 0. Where's the flame skull at? Because I'm going to go eat it.
I know you are. All right. And the next flaming skull in the other room goes ahead and moves forward to its firing position through the little arrow slits here and fires off a fireball. And everyone go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw again.
Blah, 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 blah.
Other than Jiggy.
Yay!
All right, everyone just takes half damage, so you only take 16 points of damage.
16.
Not you, Freya. You get to
Oh,
take
I
8
take-
points of damage because you're a whiny little bitch.
Who's to blame? Can you
Yes, I can.
get off my sheet?
Get out of my sheet
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
into my.
So, like, what's the radius of that?
The radius is 20 feet.
So, does it reach me sitting on top of the dinosaur?
It absolutely does.
The radius is 30 feet. I thought that we deciphered that the dinosaur was 40 feet tall.
So,
I'm
If
muting
it
myself.
has
I'm done
if
talking.
it
No,
has- if it has a radius of 20 feet and you shoot at the dinosaur in the middle of it,
Hmm.
how much does that cover the
you
dinosaur?
lost me when you went and you opened your mouth like that. And I was done. I was out of the conversation because you look like you know what you're talking about, and I am just talking to talk. So I'm done.
It's Corbus, the flaming T-Rex, as these fireballs just get continuously launched
I
directly at
think
him.
this is the most damage I've taken.
It is because we're doing area effect targeting. Hide from this, stealthy one. All right. Corbus, you're up.
How big are those openings?
Those openings are only large enough that a small creature could move through them.
So not a T-Rex head.
No. It would need to be.
I
gnome
couldn't
size.
even fit through them.
You're a T-Rex. Just I mean, you should just be able to bash through the wall. That's what I'm thinking.
You could bash. You are one of the few that could bash through the wall, considering that those are also about 14 feet off the ground.
$5 says Rictavio starts screaming something about how it's like a relic. You know, these are ancient ruins. What are you doing?
I absolutely ram the wall then, if that's the possibility.
Just to spite him.
Yep.
All right, what's the movement speed on a T-Rex?
50 feet.
Somebody Google it.
What is it really? 50
Yeah,
feet?
Yeah.
it's 50 feet.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 50 feet.
How do you guys know that?
I
Because
am
I have it
going
on a sheet in front of me.
So
Oh.
it's 55 feet from where you were at. However, it is
No, it wasn't. It was 50
Yeah.
feet to the wall.
Okay, but either way, I'm saying that the size of the T-Rex allows it to be able to push through. Hold on, let me see. Stone wall.
And I went to the hole where I saw the guys
feet.
at. So.
All right, go ahead and ooh.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say that it interior walls. Let's just go ahead and go with 6 inches of thickness. All right, go ahead and roll your attack. I don't think that you have a body slam.
No, I
attack.
have bite and tail.
Bite and tail. So
Mm-hmm.
what we're gonna do for the damage on this attack is do that you get to do both your bite and your tail at one target, and that you'll have to do a acrobatics check, and if you fail that acrobatics check, you will take half of the damage that you have done.
Am I still riding him?
You are still riding him.
Sweet. Check the Facebook chat because I don't know how to put images in Roll20.
And acrobatics is dex based.
No. Or athletics check. It's fine. Oh, damn it! It's not.
Oh,
doing it.
athletics check? That's a different story.
Yeah, you can do an athletic check.
Nope.
No, it's not.
It's the same.
It's
The same
it's really
story.
not. All right, so go ahead and
I
give
rolled
me
a
how much
2.
damage because you did manage to attack the wall.
If we're going off the average, it's 33 and 20.
33 and 20, so 55 points of damage to the wall. A 6-inch thick wall has 30 hit points per inch for each 10 foot by 10 foot section. So that is 180 hit points. And you just did how much damage?
55.
55. All right. So you are busting your way through that wall. All right. I just kicked myself from Roll20 and I am getting back in. Did anyone see what the photo is for Lucky 7?
No.
It is a screenshot.
I saw that. Yep.
It is a screenshot of Damian Cross saying, I don't think Tom could even TPK a 7-member party of level 11 characters. That's what it says.
Yeah, now you're going to get us in trouble.
Sweet. Good
That
job.
That doesn't sound like trouble. That sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm going to have to call
Sounds like
Pazuzu
trouble.
now. Nice job.
Is Tom still doing Lucky 7?
We're on break right now.
Okay.
Yes.
That's okay. I've been talking to
Break.
Pazuzu. It's fine.
Who?
It doesn't matter. You can keep saying it.
Who's
Saying
who?
what?
Don't
Pazuzu?
say it. He can
I
get
don't
away
know.
with it. I'm not risking it. Do not say that.
Everybody can say it.
What is it?
It's like the
Why
N
should
word.
we not?
It's like the N word.
Anybody can say it.
But only certain people. That only certain people say it.
Oh shit.
All right. Now,
Oh
that,
fuck.
now that we've gotten
What the
through
hell
that,
is
so
wrong with you?
I don't know. So there.
I don't know.
The wall is definitely showing cracks as the T-Rex slams into to the side, and you can see like blood coming from the T-Rex's mouth as it slams its jaw into solid stone.
Does the fox take damage?
The
Fox
fox
disappeared.
disappeared
Oh, when did that happen?
right at the beginning of his turn because he was like, "Fuck this! I'm out of this thing's mouth and I'm getting out
Was
of here."
that during the dexterity save thing? Because I was probably my mind was probably elsewhere.
You're probably fucking doing math while you tried to figure
I was
and
like,
debate
he's wrong.
101
I
is
know it.
you are wrong.
You're
I
right.
do not take
You're
any
right.
damage. Freya
And I was right
damage.
until
What is this
proven
bullshit?
otherwise.
All right,
This
Freya,
is
it
how.
is your turn.
Okay, then I can speak. This is how it works for me. I am right until proven wrong. Okay.
You know what's funny, Freya, is as you were taking damage, you had the ability to return that damage, like almost rebuke it in a hellish way.
I don't like you right now. Let me
I know you
reread
don't.
something real quick.
Oh, it's too late. Your turn. Let's just all take a lesson from Sean, who has never played before and yet does this little weird thing where he reads his character sheet and then knows what kind of spells he has.
Listen, I've
Or
read it. I've read it.
yeah, Hellish
I
Rebuke. You
forget
know,
it.
I'm
You
not
just know.
as autistic as Sean, okay?
all
Sean
right.
has
Well,
the ability to read something and remember it. I can't do that.
Oh, I didn't mean to send that. My bad, guys.
my bad. My bad.
My
That's the
bad.
spell I'm going to use the next time I take damage, though.
I can just
All right.
point my finger. I
Maybe
can
you-
literally point my finger and cause damage.
Yes. When you
Did they
receive
take fire
damage,
damage though? I thought I did tried that once and they didn't take it, or maybe they just have resistance.
so
I
for
don't know.
the
Sean would know.
flaming skulls, are
They probably have resistance, which is not the
immune.
same thing.
No, but
Immune.
if they had immunity, that would be a different thing. So go ahead
Are they
and
immune?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I guess roll your Arcana check, or your survival check, or your I don't know animal handling or something. Yes. If you would like to shout out, Jiggy, that they are immune to fire damage, you can. You do
They're
an
immune?
acrobatic.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm
Okay,
gonna do
so
that.
Freya
Well, I
randomly
couldn't have
does,
even done anything.
Freya randomly does a somersault. What else would you like to do in your turn?
Why did I click acrobatics? I meant to click Arcana.
I understand. You have 15 minutes left in this game. Go ahead and make your choice.
Well, maybe I'll make it all about Freya. You know, we don't pay enough attention to her because she's always hidden in the corner, and maybe she really just wants to be seen. Okay, maybe she's just nervous that she'll be rejected by
All
her fellow
fireballs,
peers, by her new
all-
peers.
all fireballs are now being directed directly at Freya.
I'm gonna start crying.
Attention.
I don't actually want it. Let me. Who am I even fighting?
You are fighting flaming skulls.
Well, like they're
not-
immune. Okay.
They're immune to some things. Yes.
Okay. I'm unprepared. I'm so sorry. This is actually really embarrassing. Like, my bad. Um,
32.
so they're immune to fire damage. That's all we figured out.
Have we figured that out? I don't know. Did you figure that out?
Yeah, because Jiggy yelled it.
He did. Okay.
But did he get any other information on them from the 26 Arcana check that he would maybe then share?
They will reconstitute within 24 hours.
Okay.
Within 24 to an hour to 24 hours. They have
Can I do this? 1 second. Can I do this? As I'm reading
to
this. We do the flaming skull. Can I just try and take a bite out of it?
which skull are you going to be able to get close enough to with the amount of movement that you have?
Oh yeah,
With your-
they're up on the
with-
top, aren't they?
With your acrobatics check, I will allow for you to be able to vault or parkour up onto this 10-foot ledge.
Okay, they're
And-
behind that little slot though, aren't they?
Those ones are behind the little slot. The one that Jiggy is fighting is not.
Finn, literally go away. Okay, then I'll go after the one you
Wait,
talking
but
about how I can go.
Can I advise Freya?
Yeah.
I got this. Go help them out.
Well, I wanted to get that one.
You don't have to
Okay.
listen to him. Go.
I know I don't have to listen to him, but also he puts himself in danger. So do you know what I'm actually gonna do? Scratch all that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and stealth up closer to the other ones then. Stop looking so frustrated. Like, this is your fault.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and sneak up to.
You have successfully stealth.
Oh, that 15 is just kind of like.
No. You have
No.
successfully stealth with the 15 even.
Oh,
Their
really?
passive perception is 12, yeah.
Oh, I see that now. Yep. So, which way would I go for that?
I don't care.
Because they're up. You said they could vault.
They are. They
Can I
are.
vault in stealth?
You're not going to be able to get close enough. If you take your action to dash, you will be able to get up to that wall where you can start to climb.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Or you could stay far enough back that you could actually fire your bow through the openings too. Boom. That's where
Because
Freya's
what
at.
they're 65 feet away.
Yep.
That's roughly where they are. That's
So,
rude.
Jiggy, you're up.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm going to rapier twice.
Okay.
Do I get anything while critting?
Yes, you do. When you click on that damage, you're going to see that you get an additional damage die. No.
An additional.
Click on this one, and it'll do the additional damage.
Oh.
All right. So you did 6 points of piercing from one of your strikes, and 6 points of, and 15 points from the other.
And then I also used absorb elements earlier.
Right. So that means that you get an additional, was it 4 points of damage that it had shown?
I'd have to find it real quick,
I believe it was.
and then I can tell you. It is 1d6.
Yeah, but when you hit on when you hit on it, if you scroll all the way up to where you had done that, it already calculated the damage and rolled it. It was 4.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then 4, and then I'm also going to use my new spell that I just got today.
I'm hoping it's a bonus action. It is. Oh,
Shadow Blade.
all right. So weaving together shadows, you create a sword of solidified gloom in your hand. And what level are you casting this at?
Just level what? Let me
Yep,
look
that's
to see
fine.
what I have left. I'll cast it at level 3, actually. Or
Okay,
yeah,
level
3.
Yeah, using a 3rd level spell slot, the damage is going to be 3d8 when you hit with that sword. All right. Fuck you. Why did I tell you that that would be a good spell for you to take?
3d8.
Yeah, which is going
Can
to
I,
be
how,
considerably more than your 1d8 that you've been swinging so far.
gonna work?
It's almost going to be 3 times the amount of damage, give or take.
How do
The
I
loss.
roll it?
You won't be able to do anything with it yet. What you just did was uh, bring it into your hand.
Oh.
All right. So on your next turn, it's going to be available to swing with as opposed to your
Oh.
rapier. Now, your order of events would have been to use your bonus action first to cast Shadow Blade, and then you would have been striking both times with your Shadow Blade.
I thought it was just like an extra attack. Okay.
It is not. No, you will have that for the next minute.
Okay.
So you will have that blade available for the next minute. And since it is a gloomy condition, you're going to be attacking with advantage and doing 3d8 of damage. All right. Alexander, you're up.
Hey, so just somebody paint the picture for me quick. What was the point of Corbus trying to smash through this wall?
So that way you can get to these flame skulls that are inside of this hallway up on that is 10 feet off the ground.
Any other way to get in there?
Yes, you can run all the way up these stairs over here. Go through this door, and then go through this door that's over here and get into this hallway. And through this door is the guys that you met last night that seemed pretty nice, although they didn't speak common.
Oh,
We made
high
them
school
dead,
book.
and we actually, that was the room we were going to go into.
Oh, they were. I mean, they were decent folk. All right, moving on. Are there any bad guys in this room?
Point.
Huh?
Where were you at?
I said, are there any bad guys in this room currently?
There are no bad guys in this room currently. They're on the other side of that wall. And they're firing through the arrow slit ports that are up on that hallway. Also through this doorway up here, you and Dow had entered in through this door to get to the area that he's at right now.
All right, I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head up the stairs.
Sounds
Climb
good.
down from the T-Rex. I think I can get to the door pretty much, right?
That sounds good.
All right.
All right, Bruce, you are up.
Okay. Okay, what am I shooting at right now?
You are trying to
Where is
shoot
it?
at these flame skulls through these arrow slits.
Oh my god.
You anticipate that it would be difficult to shoot at them through those arrows. So that's almost the entire purpose of why they are that way.
Okay. Well, I want to move.
Okay.
So I will move, and then I will shoot them.
Sounds good. All right. A 18 hits and does 7 points of damage. We'll say to this one right here that's somewhat difficult to see, but it keeps moving back and forth in front of the opening there. All right. Any other bonus, or you can take any bonus actions? Anything else that you
Nope.
want to do? All right.
Nope.
Now it is time for somebody to play a cruel trick and do something that somebody else likes to do a lot. Oh, not that. Okay.
And nat 20, nat 1.
That's impressive to roll a 20 and a 1.
Too bad he had
All right.
disadvantage.
I did not have disadvantage.
Yeah, absolutely did.
All right. This flame skull that is standing in front of its creator looks at you, smiles, and says, "Have I got a joke for you?" And casts its last fireball at your feet. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
This is me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, in another world, in another place, I know a guy that would really like these flame skulls.
An 8 does not do it. You take 29 points of damage.
How does bardic inspiration work again?
That's a good question right now. You roll a d8. So on over on the left-hand side of the screen, you have a 20-sided die. If you go over the top of that, you can go down to the d8 and roll it.
Whoops.
You don't roll the 2 d8s though. I
There
know
you go.
you'd probably like to take the 8. All right,
I'll
so
take the
plus
8. If you let me.
plus 6 is a 14, so you only take half damage as you feel so inspired that you
You said his last fireball.
Right.
What does that mean?
They probably
Um,
have a set amount.
I don't
Oh.
just get unlimited fireballs. I wish.
Oh, I thought that you did actually.
Nope, I still have spell slots the same as you. All right.
So is it 14
So-
or 15? Do you round up or down?
I did 14.
Oh,
Okay,
you did it
so I did-
already.
Being nice.
I was being nice, but I can't be any longer because I wasn't sure if I was being mean when I was rounding up before. All right, so you're at 26. I was really hoping that you would be at like 10. That would have been funny. All right, and next flame skull in the other room looks at the dinosaur that is trying to smash through it into its hallway, which it is sworn to protect. And the dinosaur does a dexterity saving throw, as well as Freya and Bruise. Freya is so mad. Freya, I want to see that.
You said dexterity, right?
Yes, and the thing is, He's not very
Ooh,
dexterous.
am I okay? Oh,
Corbus
uh-oh.
continues to hang on to his sticky uh, bardic inspiration that continues to fail. Bruise makes it so he only takes half damage, so he takes.
Where'd it cast the spell at? Maybe I shielded.
You shield?
Yeah. If it
Um,
went off in front of me, I blocked some of the blast because I'm fucking huge.
I know that's why it keeps casting fireball on you. So it's essentially a Molotov cocktail that it's detonating off of your forehead, and it's spilling onto these poor unsuspecting fools. And Freya, you only take um, 4 or no, yeah, 7 points of damage. You like the hellish rebuke?
Against the things that are immune?
Yeah,
Why not? Are you asking me to waste my time?
I'm asking you to waste a spell slot for sure.
You're so rude to me.
Would you like to expend a
No.
spell slot?
No.
Hey, did you take damage off of your dinosaur?
I don't have a way to count it down, so I just know I'm getting low. Probably one more is I'm gonna be back to
You're
Corvus.
You're at 45. You're still
Oh.
in the game.
Still got two more hits.
All
I
right.
get 2 more fireballs.
Corbus, your dinosaur.
Do another
See if he
55.
let's see if he destroys that wall. All right, go ahead and do your athletics check to see how many teeth you break off while you're doing it. Okay. You do not chip off teeth while you do it. And you said 55? All right, one more hit is going
Wait,
to
53. Unless I
One more
roll
hit.
it, because that's the average, and I just didn't feel like doing math.
Do we want to
Because
do
it's
the
4d 12 and 3d8 each plus 7.
you want to
Or I
risk
just
it for
take
that
the
biscuit?
average, or just
You want to risk it for that biscuit, or do you want to just take the averages?
take the averages.
All right. One more
Can you
hit
do
is
that with
going
all
to
damage?
take that.
No, well, I mean, no, you don't. It's just the way the sheet's set up, so I just didn't feel like dealing with it.
Oh,
All right,
makes sense.
Freya, you are up. You're almost bloodied
Can I?
by
Can I?
fire.
Can I pretend that I did something my last turn?
No,
It's
but
really
you can pretend,
small.
to do something this turn.
It's.
What is?
Can I just? I was gonna send it during Jiggy's turn. It was literally right after you were like, skip. But
Okay,
he had sent a spell
Fine.
in, and so I didn't want to send it.
What is it that you have finally decided to do?
This is what I did last turn.
Got it. Instead of stealthing, you steady aimed.
No,
Got
I stealth as an action and dashed.
You dash is an action, and stealth is an action. And either one of those you can also do as a bonus action for your
Did I move though?
as a class action. Yes, you did move. You moved
Okay,
like
yeah, I did that instead. No, that wasn't the same turn that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the last turn where you didn't let me do anything.
yes. You stealth and you dashed, which gives you advantage, which is the same thing that this does.
Okay. I don't get it, but I'm gonna say okay because of your face.
Yes, you hit.
Do I?
And yes, you do. And yes, you do your damage of 19. It was just the 27 though, because it was balanced out by the disadvantage of trying to shoot something that's elevated and through a little small opening.
But I also have advantage when I'm with teammates.
Yes, I know.
And I use
And
steady
all-
aim.
Yes, you did.
So there should be no balancing. I'm the best. Everything is good. There are
Would you
no
like to take a bonus action? And you could change your mind later if you'd like to.
I want to take a bonus action. But I'm gonna stealth. You know what? I was gonna like do steady aim for next time too, but like I hate being seen. I don't like
That's
the
a good
amount of damage I'm taking.
Oh, only one
That's
of my
reasonable.
flame skulls got added to the turn order. I need to be shooting more fireballs. All right. Jiggy, you are up to slice and dice with your shadow blades. No. Just
Okay.
you have to actually hit with it first.
Oh yeah, that's true. Probably.
Considering your shadow
How do I
blades
hit
are
with
your-
it? What do I?
So on
How
the
do
front of
I-
your sheet, you should have shadow blade on the front of your sheet.
Shadow blade. Yeah, I don't see it. It's only in my spells. I don't have it as a.
You do. Okay. Fine.
Where is it?
So not there, but it should be. So go ahead and attack with go ahead and attack with Firebolt, which would be the same as your attack for Shadow Blade. A 13. Oh god, please. 13 hits.
Yes. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
And next with your second fucking attack.
Oh,
Do it again.
I don't know if
10
that
does
one
not
hits.
hit. All right, so you do 16 points of damage. And that 16 points of damage makes your flaming skull guy go dead.
Oh. Thank goodness.
All right, so one flame
Okay.
skull down.
I have a bonus action, right?
Yes, you do.
Can I use it to start my incantation for grinding this guy up, putting it on my hand, blood all over him?
That's going to take more time than you can in the midst of combat.
Can I just crush him up then and
You can grab him.
take him?
You can grab up
Okay.
the skull. Yep.
Yep, I'll do that.
All right. Okay, you grab up the skull. Okay. And Alexander, you're up. This door is open for you. And this door is now open.
All right. So I think 40 feet should get me in the door. Yeah.
All right.
Does that get
You are
me?
face to face with. We are flaming dragons. Okay. Flaming fuckface.
Bonus action. I will cast Thunderous Smite. And swing away. $25.
25 hits.
And let's see. So that's 16 plus a regular smite plus 9. Oh, wait, there it is. Plus a 2d6 plus 9 more thunder damage. And make a strength saving throw.
Very strong. They're -5. No.
Sweet. So you're knocked 10 feet away from me from the thunder. And then just since I hit you anyway, we'll make it 15. And I don't know if you can knock a flaming skull prone, but if you can, you are also prone.
I would say that it is knocked to the ground and is up against the wall. So it'll have to use some of its movement to not be in a place where it can be hit more advantageously for those that are not on the ground 10 feet below it. Excellent. Bruise.
Oh, am I unmuted? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, shoot him.
All right.
Guess what I
Shoot
do.
away.
Guess what I do. Guess what I do.
You shoot it in the face
Shoot it.
with the
Shoot
hand
it in the face.
crossbow. An 11 does not hit.
It's a 20.
It's not. It's an 11. You're shooting with
It's a
disadvantage
20.
on
The
that.
20 to the left. A 20 to the left.
Got
Are you
it.
kidding?
All right.
Since when?
Since you're shooting up at an enemy that is in an elevated position through a small little opening that you can barely see it through.
Okay.
Do you get advantage when you're in range of enemies?
When you're in range,
No, when you're within
With-
5 feet, like I do, like does Liv.
within 5 feet, you actually have disadvantage
Disadvantage.
on ranged attacks.
Okay. Can I persuade this creature, or is it literally
Have
too
advantage.
stupid?
It is actually quite intelligent.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna persuade it to come out of its hole and come out into the open, so that we can have a chat and fight like men.
Okay. So
So he comes out of his hole.
I would say that it is nearly impossible to convince a flame skull to leave its area that it protects. And do you know what the DC level is on something that is nearly impossible?
What?
30.
16.
So
So it
He
comes
comes
out
out
of
of
its
his
hole and says, but not in a friendly way. More like, what did you say about my mother?
yeah.
Got it. It is going to move. You have now garnered its attention and convinced it to come out of its hole. Bitch. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right. Going to
that.
sleep. Got it.
Bye guys.
Olivia.
Bye.
All right. So, suddenly the Arcanoloth that has been stealthing around and getting into position reaches out a finger and touches the bard.
That sounds
Well,
dirty.
Finger of death.
We're going to have the bard make a DC saving throw for Constitution. Constitution saving throw of 12 does not do it for the bard. And the bard takes 64 points of damage.
I'll probably tell Olivia that she just died.
Are you fucking serious, dude? Are you serious? Are you fucking
Yeah.
serious? Why no? I'm dead. Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
down.
pretty sure.
I got you.
Strangely enough,
So
someone does.
where's the fox demon at?
The fox demon, like I said, just teleported directly behind Bruise and reached out its bony finger.
It
And
was invisible, right? And that
what
action
was that?
made him
What is
visible.
that? Yes, it did. It did make it invisible. All right.
Would you
And-
classify that as a surprise attack
Not on you.
on the team? Would you?
Let's go ahead and take a look at your so that item prevents
Mhm.
you from
You said you
being
told me
surprised.
prevents the party from a surprise attack. You didn't say me. You said party.
Let's look at your item.
Pull it up.
Warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your possession, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Where's
right.
Bruce?
Looks
Within
like 30 feet to me. I don't know. Looks like 30 feet to me.
Okay, so
I just want to know if it's enough time for me to possibly get closer to Bruce and that time to sense the danger, perhaps. Perhaps.
and then do what?
I'm so glad you
Yell.
asked.
So what are you going to do?
Well,
Spares the
what's
die?
Bruce? Yeah.
So Bruce was touched by a finger of death.
Okay.
So we have two different things that are happening.
Okay. I also could do a little bit of
Yeah, but cure wounds would require you to go up and touch them during your turn.
that's what I'm saying. Can I get closer? Can I have that with that warning? Would I be able to?
Just one second.
Okay. And
That's
this
what
is a
I'm trying.
legitimate question. This isn't me being like, well, I'd be over there.
No.
This is
What
like-
what I'm trying to do is have Freya expend as many resurrection spells as possible, so that way I can just turn.
Why are
it
you
into a-
playing with my emotions? Like, you know I'm sensitive. And like this is really rude because I'm gonna have bad dreams about this.
Okay, so 64 points of damage. Bruise had 14 points, so it would not have created instant death. So Bruise is just reduced to 0 hit points.
So circle of mortality. Okay,
Yes.
with this spell to a creature here at 0 hit points, you instead use the highest number possible for each die. In addition, you learn the spread of the die and cantrip.
Right. So with that,
Which doesn't count against the number of cleric cantrips, you know.
yes, and also so you will be able to restore Bruise. Bruise isn't dead, I guess. You won't have to use your resurrection spell, and with Never Surrender for Alexander, they don't have to make death saving throws until the end of its next turn. So you would be able to get over to Bruise and use your fucking cure wounds at max die level and do all your other hocus pocus, and Bruce doesn't have to die, I guess. What? Corvus. Corvus is shaking his head. Hold on. Let's hear it.
Corvus
I-
knows that because he died, this is the only way I know this.
No,
This is
Corvus
the
is shaking his head. Corvus isn't shaking his head. I am, because I heard what you said. Max
About
die
how-
on the healing.
Yeah.
Because
with
you're
the
trying
circle
to
of
get her to
mortality.
burn a higher level
No,
spell
no.
slot.
With her circle of mortality, what I'm saying is if she goes over and tries to heal Bruise, if she uses a spell to on a creature that has 0 hit points, you instead use the highest number of possible on each die. So she does max healing on anybody that's at 0 hit points.
Don't upcast. He's trying to convince you to do it.
I would never.
Alright,
Yes, you
already-
would.
I already upcasted.
Yeah, she did upcast it.
I don't actually know what upcasting does. I feel like
You
it's more
cast at a higher
powerful.
level.
Yeah, but like, what does that mean?
I'm
What
I'm
what
I'm
the
emotionally
what are the pros
present
and cons?
on my-
What are the
on my
what are they? What are the pros and cons of
What are the
upcasting?
pros and cons? Okay,
You
so
use a higher level spell slot.
Okay,
what-
you're repeating the same thing. Much
No.
love, but if you keep
You can
You
just
only
use
have-
this third level spell slot. You only have so many. Say you use the third level spell slot. I don't know what you selected it at.
spell,
I click,
You
I
only have
click
so
2.
many per level.
I click level 2.
you only have so many magic bullets.
Mm.
Every
You just
bullet
use
that
a
you
level
fire
2 spell slot.
uses it up.
You just needed to bring Bruce back to breathing.
So because I'm a third level cleric, my spell slots for cleric spells is 3, basically. Or what?
We'll look at your.
Third
We're
level.
gonna have Sean do a class about how to read your character sheet and understand things like game mechanics. But we're gonna go ahead and end tonight's session with. I don't know what sound Bruce makes as he goes down from being touched by the finger of death. I'm guessing it
Wouldn't it be
sounded-
funny if he was like still trying to like cast an illusion or something and he just sounded like a dinosaur? just a screech, like this just visceral screech. Yeah, something like
but this is what. Oh, and finger of death can be done within 60 feet. They didn't even
Yeah,
have
I
to
saw
get up
that.
close to it. That's funny. A humanoid killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command.
I have control of zombies though, so watch this. Wait. Give me a minute.
All right. So we will start next session with revenge against the fox, while still having a couple of flaming spears to deal with, and maybe if lucky the cleric will also come in and assist with the fight.
Possible game name for you. Revenge of the Dog.
Well, it's
Instead
about
of
to be
Revenge
Revenge of the
Sith,
T-Rex. Because
like
the T-Rex is just snapping around. Oh, you're back.
Ice.
How many points of damage has this fox taken?
He's about to
this
take a whole
fox-
bunch more.
too many. Not
A
enough.
lot
This
of
fox-
damage.
This fox had 104 hit points. It is
If we kill him, can I take his skin?
That's a little dark, but
Well, okay, like the other players have like wolfy things. What if I just want to fit it? You know?
it's going to be a survival
Freya's
check.
feeling unheard and unseen in the group. And she's just trying to find her thing, you know?
I just imagine the T-Rex just laying down and rolling over until all of the innards of that fox just
Since you
spill
can
out of
drive.
it, and it's just this flat thing, and you just put it over as a cloak.
I
It's
used
so
one of the
bad.
flame skulls to dry it out.
My new friend, my new best friend that we're gonna have. We're
Hey.
gonna use him.
Keep on trying.
Your
I-
new best. You mean the one that tried to kill you?
No, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
If I fail, I'll just have to kill it again, grind it back up, try again.
I was gonna.
We'll get there eventually.
When the flame skull like shot at you, and it was like the creator, like it's Smash Brothers creator. I was like, I was gonna say like, Frey was gonna be like, it be your own blood, and like drop some lore, like some of Freya's lore, like, it's always your own blood that like turns against you or whatever. But I didn't. But I thought of it too late. But
all right. We will see you next Friday.
Friday,
Friday?
Next Monday. Excuse me.
Friday?
next day,
Friday?
Next Monday.
next day.
Tomorrow?
It's not tomorrow. Tomorrow is when we're going to have you give a class on how to read your character sheet to the girls.
Are any of you guys at the house tomorrow?
Out of the house?
No, at the house.
I am.
Oh,
What
I
time?
may or may not be.
What?
You first.
Wait, stop the recording.